What's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing good out there. This is Harley. Decided to get Charlie back down here today and get it ready to go camping here. Probably not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. I got a friend of mine that's got a baby shower. He's fixing to have a little girl this coming weekend, so I'm gonna make that and try to be there to support him. But I'm gonna get it ready for his first camping trip this year. I hadn't really did anything with it since probably February was the last time I've messed with it. Just had a lot of other stuff going on and everything, and me and my dad recently got back into a couple of the old motorcycles that we got and all, and got them back on the road and everything, and kind of lost interest in them for a little while, but it's all good. Just wanted to talk to y'all today about a couple projects I'm gonna have going on. Might try to shoot a video or two and talk a little bit about these hard to find parts for this thing. It's some people say it's rare. I don't really see how rare they are, but I mean, there isn't a lot of them out there, so I really guess you could say they are rare, but it's hard to find parts for these things. This is a P400. It's a 1 ton, and there's just not a lot of parts out there for them. You can get motor parts and things like that because that motor, that 300 6-cylinder, was in so many vehicles. I can get all the motor parts I need, but suspension parts and drivetrain parts and things like that, and it's just hard to find parts for them. But like one thing right here, this center cap, this dust cap that goes right here, is supposed to protect these bearings. That is a 2 1/4 diameter dust cap, and for the life of me I cannot find a daggum dust cap to fit this thing. But my dad gave me a great idea. I'm gonna get some bearing buddies, like what you put on a trailer or anything like that, and put that on there, and that'll be good to go then. Or Tony, Ronnie, and Shelby would say. But yeah. I also found out what was wrong with my steering. I had a problem with my steering. When I'd be going down the road, the steering wheel had a lot of play in it. But this bracket right here, it holds this strut on. You see these bolts right here, and there's one more right around the thing there, behind it. But I thought my shocks was wore out, so therefore it was letting a lot of play in the steering wheel. Nope, them bolts right yonder was about to fall out. So tighten them up and tighten the other side up, which they weren't too bad. And man, this thing just drives a whole lot better now. But also, I'm going to be replacing my antenna right there. Broke it off on a tree. It happens as high up as this thing sits. Gonna get these lights here back working. I don't know what the hell happened to them, but gonna get them back going. Also, I don't know if you can see them, but got a few holes in the old awning up here. It's just old. I don't know how old it is. I'm gonna try to get another year or two out of it, and if that, there's a pretty good one right there. If I can get that out of it. But so I got some awning repair tape in there. I'm gonna try on it. Gonna go around, check all my fluids, grease everything, fire the generator up that's in there and let it exercise a little bit, run it under load. Let's see what else I got going on. Gotta build me another step. Probably gonna build one out of metal. That in there finally rotting and fell apart, so gotta do that. But I have got a few things done inside. Let me get a little trickle charger solar thing out the way here. Oh, I'll tell you about that in just a second. I'll start right here. Well, it's not the camera. Just got this camera here a couple weeks ago. Start shooting some videos with it when I figure everything out. Got my TV finally mounted. It pulls in, or pulls out, pushes in and everything. A whole lot more secure than what it was. It fell out a few times on me. Yeah, it's a little tripod thing for the camera. But got this little inverter here. I'll turn the light on, maybe we can see a little better. Nope, that didn't help at all. I got this little 410 watt Shoemaker inverter here. Plugs in to, hang on, let me find it. Plugs into this outlet here. This outlet runs off my battery bank. Just plugs up. It's a little small inverter. Run the TV, DVD player, you know, charge a cell phone, whatever. Also, I mounted the DVD player under here. That is just held up with industrial strength Velcro. You know, 200 mile an hour NASCAR Velcro, if you want to call it that, like some people call 200 mile an hour tape. We'll call that 200 mile an hour duct tape, or Velcro. It holds pretty good. Also, Jamie, she took all these knobs off, painted in copper color. And it kind of matches the copper here in the countertops that we did. Also, oh, well, look at there. Got another battery. I've upgraded my battery bank to 2 batteries now, and also got the 1500 watt inverter. Now I know these are just cheap Walmart Everstart batteries. They're 92 amp hour. I think that's what they are. Anyway, I know they're just Walmart batteries, but hey, guess what? Works for me. Got the 1500 watt inverter here. I got a new trickle charger when I plugged up the shore power to charge these. My other one burned up. The inverter here, I know everybody's going, it's under the seat, you're not going to be able to get to it. Well, guess what? I got a plan. It's got the USB, 3 plug-ins, 1500 watt. I've got a heavy duty plug strip. It's got like 6 or 8 receptacles on it, you know, heavy duty. I'm going to mount it probably right here on the front of this bench for whenever, you know, I want to plug something up to the inverter whenever I'm running off the solar. Which I'll show you that in a second, what kit I got now. But also, see, whenever the plug strip is mounted here, I don't have to open it up to turn it on, to turn the inverter on. I have this. Green light's on. Inverter's on. I got 13.2 volts in my batteries. Not too bad. I just let them trickle charge all night. Plugged up the shore power over there at the house. I don't have the air conditioner or anything running. I just had the battery charger going, and I let the refrigerator run a little bit and make sure it's going to still cool the temp now. See, got my plug strip over there. Turn the inverter on, plug it up, rock and roll. Plug whatever you want to into that thing. You gotta push the button, hold it, beeps, goes off. My Onan repair tape, gonna be putting on here shortly. And this is my solar. It is a 100 watt portable solar kit through Renogy. Chris Travels bought one, and I don't think he used it for a little while. I don't think he used it till he was out west a little bit and everything, but it does good on his big Class A. And I bought this one actually before he used his, so he kind of, you know, pushed me into this one a little bit, and I like the way it, you know, he made it out to be and everything. And it's portable. I didn't want to mount nothing to the roof because here in South Carolina, you never know what kind of weather you're going to have. But it's portable, suitcase, you take it out, fold it out, hook it up to your batteries and everything. I'll do a separate video on that, how to set it up and everything. And we'll see how it does. I know it does great. I've used it. I've used it several times, just messing around here in the yard and everything. And I was able to run pretty much everything in here, really. I have a problem whenever I tried to hook up my my stuff for the lights and refrigerator and all that through that solar through that inverter there. I got an arc somewhere. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna keep messing with it and I'll get it figured out. It arcs whenever you plug stuff in there and all, and so I just gonna put the separate plug strip on the outside and just bypass, you know, everything under here and all, you know, my breakers and everything under here, and see how it does that way. What else have we did? Jamie's going to church right now. She's gonna get my cushion sewed up and everything. You know, we're gonna make it leather, put the leather on it like these. That one had it on it. I know you seen it in the video, but it was just temporary on there and everything. And I don't know if I showed it or not before. Let's move this stuff out of the way. I also upgraded my pooper. That's actually one that flushes and everything. The other one was just kind of like a 5-gallon bucket pretty much. But it flushes, holds chemicals and everything. Have yet to use it. I forget the specs and everything on it. But we're going to try it out and everything. I'm sure it'll work great. I've also recently purchased a Mr. Buddy heater. It was like a birthday present to myself, I guess you could say. I did that just because you never know when that heater is going to go out. That is also an air conditioner and a heater. It works great, but you never know. That runs off of propane. There's some little propane cylinders back there. I have the adapter down there to hook up to the big 30-pound tanks. It's under the cabinet over there. Got a siphon pump. You know, you can just never know when you're going to need a siphon pump. I've also got a drill and some other stuff I've added in here. I think you've seen the little air compressor before. Toolkit and everything. So, let's see what else. Recently repainted my dash. Yeah. Took that apart and repainted everything, made it look a little more better, and everything functions a lot better. Everything. For those of you who do not know anything about these old vehicles, let's see. This switch is headlights and everything. You turn this on, turns the headlights on. This switch right here is for those big spotlights that's up top. This switch right here is nothing. I'm going to mount some little small lights on the back for reverse lights. This switch is for the little knee knocker heater. This switch for the wipers. This used to be the choke. Pulled it out, set the choke. Push it back in whenever you get ready. Right here was where the fan control was mounted. For a fan, I don't know where it is, but I took it off. Gonna get a different fan mounted up here. Ignition switch, you know. Also, for my emergency brake handle, got my Harley Davidson grip here. Put it on there. Looks a lot better than just a regular old black handle sitting there. But it functions. It's a lot easier to pull now. It functions a lot better. Got my little dancing solar powered hula girl up here. Sun ain't hitting her yet, but she'll dance. Got my custom painted fire extinguisher here. It was red, painted it silver and red. So, but also a couple other projects I'm gonna be working on eventually is that. There's my 97 pop-up. Pull that with my truck. Gonna do some stuff to it, do the counters in it like we did in Charlie. Maybe a little small solar system, do the floors, new curtains, You know, just make a little more hours. Also, this. Look at that bad mama jamma right there. This is a 3-wheeled E-Z-GO golf cart. I think it's an 86, 87 model, something like that. My dad traded a guy a portable fuel cell that he got whenever he bought a couple 4-wheelers. Got the batteries charging now. That is going to be a project later on down the road. Got several other projects in front of it right now, but we'll go stick it up in the barn, put it in storage for now till I can get the money up and get some batteries. Batteries are like 500 and some change for all these batteries under here. They'll hold charge for a little while, but yeah, you can't go far. You can go up the road and barely make it back, but that's it. We're gonna tear it down, paint it. Got some spray guns I bought from Harbor Freight and everything. Spray this bad boy up, do some upholstery on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Might paint it flat black and put some red wheels on it or something like that. Who knows? There's no telling what I'll do. Everybody keeps telling me I need to paint it like Charlie, red and white. That's what I'm gonna pull it with whenever we go to the state parks and stuff where golf carts are allowed. I might paint it solid red with some white stripes. Who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna cut this video out. Usually people quit watching before now. Alright, YouTube, just wanted to give y'all a little quick update, and hopefully have some more videos for you here coming soon. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Later.